Okay, we're on the air.
We are live.
We are live on the air. I'm just sharing on Facebook. Now we'll share this on. I thought I was sharing on Facebook. Where'd it go? Why isn't it there?
You have to reload the page. If you go up to the top and hit page again, it will reload for you.
There we go. Oh, it helps to put the goddamn link in there. Okay, let's edit the post. Oh, Jesus. I am the person actually posting this. Why do I have to do this shit? Okay.
What's going on?
I have to put in like something in the text box. That's lame. It didn't even. I'm gonna delete that. Do it again. Control Z. Fuck.
Yeah, you didn't put the YouTube link in there either.
I know. Well, I did, but I put it later, and then it wouldn't take. So.
Oh.
There we go. I'm just gonna do it now, and then I want to share it on mine. Control V. There. There's the link. Publish. Oh, God, that is so lame.
Did it work?
It worked. It worked. We're live. You can talk. You can talk while I'm doing this.
Oh, okay.
I think we are, and then we'll do an official start. Hang on.
I don't know what to talk about right now.
If you're here, you really don't know what to talk about. Just make some shit up. How you doing? What the fuck are you doing? If you hear kids in the background, we're having a sleepover here. So if you hear some screams, it's not the dead hookers in the basement. It's actually children.
It's really the dead hookers in the basement. Just
yeah. Okay, it is. Sorry. Everybody's got to have a hobby.
Oh, man. You know, actually, I'm sorry. I'm actually doing the same thing, too. I'm putting up stuff and...
Okay, I'm ready.
Everything's working.
Everything's up. It goes automatically to Twitter. It's probably quadruple tweeting right now. So, sorry, folks. No. I want to get... All right. All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. We are live. This is the Nerdrotic podcast. My name is Gary Buechler, and I am in San Francisco, California with my good friend
Dennis Bithoulkas, and I'm down here in lovely San Diego.
Dude. Pablo!
Yeah. Pablo. I know.
Oh, I can't cuss. There's kids in the other room. What the frack? Pablo! No!
I know. Well, I saw it coming. I saw.
I thought Kelly was going to bite. I felt like somebody was biting it this episode, but
well, you know, they telegraphed it with Ruby going, "You're going to be okay, Pablo. You're going to make it through this."
Yeah,
they kept doing it. They kept doing it over and over again. I'm like, "Fuck, Pablo's dead."
Yeah, I didn't think it because, like, I saw a little picture of a girl with their, that flew by with the girl with her head being cut off, and I'm like, oh, that is going to be Kelly getting her head cut off.
No, that was, remember it said dancing? That was Linda, his girlfriend. Who?
Okay, I didn't see that part because I'm watching it on my telephone. That's the problem with watching TV shows on your telephone. Yeah, you can't see little things like that. So
Yeah, I broadcast it on my TV. I
I
Chromecasted it to my
can't. I have kids here. I
Yes,
can't
I
like
know.
have people being sawed in half. Um,
Oh,
dude,
come
this was a
on. It's not like it's going to give them any nightmares or traumatize
no.
them for the rest of their life or
That was a
ostracize you.
really, really great episode. Like really awesome.
I love
Um,
the hand, by the way, on your microphone there.
you like this? Yeah, I was at an AA meeting and somebody left a doll hand. And I'm like, that's creepy. That needs to go on my microphone. I don't know where he got it. I don't want to ask where that guy got it, but it's supposed to be anonymous.
He was
But
giving a hand. Is that what he was doing?
he was given a hand. I just hope it didn't belong to a child and we go in the creepy areas. Because I did find it, I think it was like the meeting on Halloween too. So
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. Yeah. Yeah. So dude, that and I think he's like dead. I don't think they're gonna do something funny like bring him back.
I don't know because
He has the
kind of
book.
what we talked about happening, what we've been talking about like all season long about time travel is going to
Oh,
happen next episode.
you think so? I didn't catch the scenes for next episode. I'll watch that again. But yeah, we've been talking all year, well, all this season. Is we're waiting for Army of Darkness to happen. I mean, we've really dealt with the Evil Dead stuff, and it's time to, especially since they're on a second season, they're getting a third, so that means they're getting more money, which means they can do Army of Darkness,
Yeah.
and that is exciting.
Yeah. Well, I think because what I saw in the previews was they were driving, and he was drinking as he was driving, of course, too. Which
Yes.
kids you should never do.
No.
And he ends up. There's something that happens. There's like a warp or something like that, and they end up by the cabin in the woods.
And it's yeah.
And I think they end up in the cabin in the woods before all this stuff started. Before him and everybody, they go back in time to just before he gets up there in the woods.
Really?
Yes. So I think we're going to go through multiple time jumps.
Okay, at the end of the previous episode, when the page of the book moved, was that the Brujo that was there, or was that the guy with there was a little stick figure with the mustache?
No, that was Pablo.
That was Pablo. Okay.
Yeah. That was Pablo.
And he said Jefe. He said Jefe. I thought he said Brujo. Okay. Very interesting that's okay. We have how many episodes left? It's 2, right?
2.
It's 10.
Just 2. Yeah, that's it.
Holy gee. I wonder if the last one is going to be an hour. It probably is, right? 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, should be.
Because believe it or not, kids, I know this is a simple show for some of you out there, but they do have a lot of stuff to wrap up. We still got to find out, like, what is Ruby all about? And now we're all like, anybody who loves the show loves Pablo.
Yep.
Pablo. So there is a lot of people very upset, or here on the West Coast.
This is about as big as Glenn dying in Walking
Dead. This is freaking huge, and
Yeah.
I hope I didn't totally blow it by saying no, but I didn't say anything. I did hashtag on Twitter strong vagina, but yeah,
I'm glad that that's still coming up. The strong vagina.
It is, and God bless him for it. They dispatched more cast members. Lisa died.
No. Carrie, was it? Carrie. That's
Carrie. Is that the daughter? So is the mom still alive?
Yeah, the mom's still alive. Linda is still alive.
Linda.
Yeah, because remember, Linda is the same name as Linda as his girlfriend.
My mom. Yes, and his girlfriend and my mom. I shouldn't.
Yes.
That. But what I loved about this episode was it was genuinely creepy, and then we got the puppet back. Okay, we got little Ashy Slashy puppet, which and like him bashing. I mean, it got gross. Him bashing Kelly's head into the bedpan was not cool at all.
No, that actually. There was 2 scenes in here that actually made me like a little bit queasy, and that was the bedpan scene, and then also the junkie.
Oh yeah, the junkie with what the hell? That was random. Having the junkie in there.
She was the one that was Kelly. Remember that was in the cell?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because remember we also saw 2 guys. The one guy Rex, who was hanging from the closet, that was the one that was Pablo.
Yep.
in the alternate universe. And
Yep.
then remember, look, Daddy, it's a unicorn.
Yeah, I know, that was awesome. Magic is real.
That was the other orderly.
Oh yeah. So it's getting to the point now. Like, I knew she was going to rip her dad's head off, and I love it. He's like, Dad, you do have a little backbone, and she and throws it at Kelly, and it's like, oh my god, and it's just getting kind of like, I'm getting used to it with the show. I don't know where they're going to go. I don't know. I mean, I may be asking for it with that one, but I don't know where they're going to go with this one. I kind of knew that Ash wasn't,
Totally gone, yeah.
Yeah, I just know they were going to get. It wasn't a surprise, but we all knew that he was just too dumb to hypnotize, and I mean, that does not stop being funny. That he's too stupid to fucking possess or control or hypnotize. Like, that's the one power. Is it God? No. Is it intelligence? No. It's you're dumb.
Yeah. No, I love the whole thing too when he finally reveals. He goes, my plan worked perfectly. Yep. What do you mean? The plan I talked about back in the house. And they flash back to it. And it's just really simple. I'm going to shove the pet tracker down his throat. We're going to follow Paul. We're going to bring Pablo in so we get them both in the same room. And then Pablo's going to do his magic.
It'll all work out. And everything will just come together. That's pretty much how I handled everything at the comic store. I'm going to invite some people. I'm going to do some shit. And it'll all come together. Hey.
Oh God, yeah, he is really the procrastinator. If he doesn't plan at all, and everything kind of sort of works out in a little way.
Well, you got to think about a guy whose dream has been to be in Jacksonville, Florida, and never followed through on it. You got to think he's a little bit of a procrastinator, because it's not a hard place to get to.
No, it's not.
It's actually a cheap place to fly to. Hey. Little fact about Jacksonville, Florida. It is the largest land-wise city in America, 85 square miles. Bet you didn't know that.
It's probably the least populated too.
Jacksonville facts, dude. Oh my God. So, dude, I knew Pablo was going to die as soon as I saw the glass like hitting his back. I was just like, oh.
Well, when I saw Ball's claw.
Slice him. Yeah. I didn't realize it cut him in half.
That doesn't look good.
No. And the way Ball died, that was very very Blade Runner, very Roy Batty, right?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool, having his thumbs in his eyes and then all the words from the Necronomicon running down Pablo's arm.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was very Terrell Corporation, right after Roy Batty kisses him. That was really weird. So do you think Pablo's going to come back?
Yes. He's going to have to. And I think it's going to be time travel. It's exactly what it's going to be.
They're going to time travel it, really? Yeah. I guess you could do a cop-out thing in this show. I guess would be that.
I think what they're going to do, I think they're going to reset it, is what's going to happen. And, but they're still going to be themselves, because they're going to have to still occupy that time. It's going to be a weird thing, but I think it's going to work.
Yeah. Okay. So I think there's going to be something. Oh, that's wonder. I wonder if they're somehow going to bring back that cop then from the first season, or play around that deep with it, or do you think there's going to be a big reveal with Ruby? I do. I think there's going to be a mindfuck reveal on that one, like it's Ash from the future or something fucking crazy. I don't know. I just pulled that one out of my ash, but
it's Ash's mom, because remember, we've never seen Ash's mom.
Oh, it's Ash's mom. Oh, mommy. Oh. Well, we still got Steve Austin. He's got to tell him something, right? So we still have that hanging out there too.
Yep, Lee Majors.
We need a little more Lee Majors. We didn't get enough of him, dude. At all.
No, we didn't.
Oh yeah. So I'm so looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, they're gonna mindfuck it, and I, as much as I loved, I mean, I know some people were upset, but I absolutely loved the ending of last season. I thought it was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I think every season. I mean, look at how the movies ended. We're gonna get that every season. We're not gonna get this happy resolve with this. I mean, Ash is gonna get fucked every time. So
that's the whole point of the movies, and that's gonna be the point of the shows too. I mean, that's the one thing if we ever get into Comic-Con, to this panel this coming year, that's one of the things I have to ask them. I'm going to ask them who comes up with the lines too, the Ash's line, "Well, shit, fuzzy fire and save the matches."
Oh my god! I didn't even catch that one. That was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was at the end when he after he kills Ball.
Fire. I'm gonna have to steal that one.
Yeah,
I'm really gonna have to steal that one. There was another one. Why am I blanking now? It just the stuff with the freaking puppet was priceless, dude.
Yeah, never. I always bring a gun to a puppet.
To a puppet fight. Yeah. Oh man. No, I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow, and I'm like rethinking. I'm like, I think I might want the Ash puppet. I think I might want to get it.
I think you should with the teeth.
With the teeth.
Yeah.
I rethought it all. I sent her the artwork, and I'm like, Ash puppet. I think I'm going to go with the Ash puppet. I was going to go with the Kirby Iron Man, but no, Ash puppet. It's going to go in my ball sack.
And you just need to have them with a little, with a little word bubble that says, "You've got a filthy mouth." Well, you have you have a filthy mouth.
I know, dude. What the hell?
And the whole thing with Kelly going, yeah, I know, I'm dirty and fine. I've heard the line before.
Yep. Pervert. I love she calling a puppet a pervert. That's fucking great. Okay, so I want to ask you two questions.
Yeah.
Why do we like Ash? What do we like about Ash? What pinpoint it for me?
He could be anybody. That's the whole thing. He's not extra special. He's just really fucking stupid. I mean, he makes mistakes. He makes every single mistake in the book. He drinks a lot. He's really kind of amoral if you really think about it.
Oh, absolutely. But what is it because there is a redeeming quality? Is it just because he's a survivor? Like it's because he's a survivor. Yeah. Survivor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, it's if he didn't have the survival quality, he'd just be another person from Florida.
He'd be Chet.
Yeah, he would be Chet. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, there's a swagger to him. There's a confidence that should not be.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think it's the survivor quality, and he is good. I mean, he's amoral, but when it gets down to it, he does kill the demons.
Yeah, he's basically good. Yeah.
I mean, because most amoral people would let those people die and just run. Which is basically what he did at the end of last season. But at least he took Kelly and Pablo with him.
Yeah.
And he had the vision enough to start a nightclub outside of his trailer in Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, not everybody would think about that. I mean, really, out of the box thinking. And I also want to talk about Pablo's fish and chips.
Oh, the fish and Pablitos fish and chips.
My food truck and computer repair. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
What else you got? What else you got? I love she was rolling with it, Oh
yeah, God. Honduran fish and chips.
Honduran fish and chips. Fucking fabulous. Lucy Lawless. I fucking love her. Okay, I love her in every way. And it's so cool when after the first episode, did you watch that Q&A, that Facebook Live Q&A they did?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was great. And you never hear her with her real accent. And when she's talking in her little, she's Australian or New Zealand?
New Zealand. Yeah, she's got the Kiwi
accent. Kiwi. She's so adorable. Like she's totally a different person.
Yes.
She's absolutely a different person. For her to be this fun and want to hang with what's basically real dude shit. I'm sorry, I'm going to look at my IMDb. Who plays Kelly?
Kelly is, I want to say her name's Lisa.
Let's go to full cast and crew here. I'm on IMDb. It's Dana De Lorenzo is rocking it. She is so freaking badass. She is so badass in every way.
Especially that speech that she gives to Linda.
And she's still fine. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I have a little trouble because she is a very good-looking girl. But she's young. And I don't want to be – I feel a little dirty being attracted to her. Now, Ash has no problem with that whatsoever. But,
I don't either.
She's got to be 19. How old is she?
No, she isn't. She's in her 20s.
Okay, that's still freaking young, dude. They stopped putting birth dates and stuff on.
Yeah, they don't do birthday thing. They won some kind of court case where you can't put the ages of actors and actresses.
Okay, I'm guessing she's 23.
I'm going to say 26, somewhere around there.
Okay. Well, 26 is acceptable, I guess. That's only 21 years younger than me. Good God. Like, what would you even talk about? Ash vs. Evil Dead?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Dennis, hey, I know I'm an ex-comic shop owner, but I have not.
So am I. Hey.
Yeah, you are. I have not set foot in a comic store except to pick up a check in over a year. Are there any Ash comics out there?
That's a good question. I haven't. I've been inside comic book stores, but I have not seen one recently. No.
Because I have all of a sudden like been digging through, and actually I have Harry's collection here too. John Reed has part of Harry's collection. I think he cherry picked all the X-Men, which is fine. But I'm actually holding it for Harry. It's still Harry's. I'm not, taking it from him. Because he has no room for it in New York. And I know he's got Ash vs. Evil Dead, so I've been digging through, looking for the Ash vs. Evil Dead, and I found the Ash, Freddy, and Jason one. So so I was rereading some, and you were absolutely right, dude. And I want to give you props that this feels like the Ash from the comic books. Like they really dived into that stuff, and I think I think Sam Raimi obviously had a lot to do with this.
They licensed it out to Boom Studios, right?
Yes,
or was it Dynamite?
Yes. It was Dynamite.
Dynamite, okay.
Dynamite, yeah.
And usually when they license it out, they have a little bit of talk to the creators of the original property, so they want to kind of get it right. And I'm pretty sure Sam had a lot of input, into it.
Sorry, I was just checking behind the camera. And for the most part, you're right. I know, and you know way too much we know about Dynamite and a mutual friend, and how they they're really free creatively to some people, and to some other people, the guy who runs it is a prick. So, and I know that for a fact. That's not conjecture.
Yes. I was at a party in WonderCon.
Yes. And the guy's just like, whoa. Dude. That aside, what was the second question I was going to ask you besides hitting my microphone, which I'm going to have to return. I'm so bummed because my earphone jack on it's jacked. My earphone jack is jacked. I wanted to ask you, okay, give me some, what do you think is going to happen? Give me your predictions for the next 2 episodes, Dennis.
Oh, God, that's up in the air, man. I mean, we know they go back in time. And like I said, I think they're going to go back to just before young Ash shows up at the cabin with everybody to start this whole thing off. And I don't know. They're probably going to have the opportunity to stop everything before it actually started. But something's going to get screwed up because, it's Ash.
I think you're right. I think next episode they're going to get the opportunity to like, hey, Ash, you can have your entire effing life back. Like you won't be Ash, and maybe they go through with it. Maybe they should. Maybe you do. Maybe it's what's that?
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Ash. I could see them doing that for an episode or ending it there. Where Ash is like basically the same loser except without all the shit, and he's gonna hate it. He's gonna fucking hate it, or he's gonna say hell no. I think
he's not gonna remember any of it, and Pablo and Kelly are gonna come in, and Ruby as well, and they're gonna go, hey, you're the one. We need you to get rid of evil out of the world.
That is interesting. Wait, I'm sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I hear domesticness in the background. I just heard my wife calling my son's name, but I'm kind of supposed to be keeping an eye on him at the same time. It's not really working out, so I might be in a little bit of trouble. It's okay. It's okay out there in podcast land. Everything's going to be fine. I'm not a dead man after this, I promise you. It's funny because my son and his friend are out this door right now fighting zombies with Nerf guns. And every time I walk up the door, I'm a zombie, so I got to do the full-on Walking Dead thing. It's pretty cool, actually. And both kids, they're like, we have our own YouTube channels, too, and they probably have more freaking subscribers than I do, so than we do, I should say. It's okay. It's okay. Things are blowing up, dude. Like I said last night, our metrics are shooting way up. Westworld, Westworld has been trending up, and even with no Melissa and you as a replacement, and frankly, I love your company. You were my best friend, but Jane is pretty as my wife. The metrics stayed going up.
I've stated that myself. I said, I may have boobs, but I'm not any replacement for Melissa.
Show me your nipples, Dennis. Show me your nipples.
Here, hang on a second.
Okay, don't please. It's trending up. It's really been fun that you and we are 2 months shy of our 3-year anniversary. I am super stoked for this.
Yes,
and
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hey, this time when we go down and record it, we're actually going to make sure it gets on the air. We did do a 2-year anniversary episode that showed once, and we never recorded it again. It was awesome. It was a great episode. So we're going to try to get the same cast of characters back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I think we're going to probably do it at your house.
Okay.
Instead of doing it at Lestat's. I think we should just do it at your house. Or Jamie's store, whatever he's cool with. So I think okay, one of two things are going to happen. It's or maybe both. I agree with you on Ruby is Ash's mom. We're going to see Lee Majors one more time. We're going to get some time travel, and I think we're going to do. I was going to say we're going to end up in the Deadeye or the past with Army of Darkness, but I now think they're going to do I'm blanking on the movie again. This is a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life with Ash. I think they're going to wipe everything out at the end. I think that's going to be their fuck you to all of us.
Or we could go all the way back to where the book was written, because Ruby wrote it.
I mean, the most satisfying ending for me would be just seeing some Deadites, from the past, or the return of the Deadite Ash. That would be
Evil Ash. Yeah.
Evil Ash. That would be, we're going to get Evil Ash at some point. We are. I mean,
oh yeah.
I think, well, you know what? They kind of foreshadowed it this episode. If you think about it, that could be considered foreshadowing for Evil Ash. I think I'm not stretching it there, or am I?
Yeah. I mean, well, we had the whole mirror thing in the, earlier on.
Yes.
This season.
Yeah, we did.
That's kind of surprised.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting way too comfortable here. Okay, so Ash vs. Evil Dead, still best show on TV, Dennis?
Oh yeah, definitely by far. I mean, Westworld comes in a close second, but Ash is just tight. It's dialed in. Every episode doesn't suck. It's firing on all cylinders, and more so.
That's crazy. Hey, my little crawl disappeared. Why did you do that?
I don't know. It does that every now and then for the person who's broadcasting the live, who hits the live thing.
Oh, that's great. That sucks. Let's see if I can bring it back live on air. Let's fuck around a little bit, shall we?
I think last time we tried and did that, we went off the air, didn't we?
Well, we're not going to go off the air this time. I promise you. I think I know what I did wrong.
See, that's what Ruby said to Pablo. She said, "You're going to survive. I promise you."
We're going to make it through this. I promise you. Hang on. Nerdrotic.
Oh man, poor Pablito.
Oh, I know. That's such a bummer. Okay, there it is, right there. And I'm just going to leave it alone. I think it's when I close out the toolbox, and it's annoying that toolbox is there, but whatever.
Just leave it there.
So there you go. So you know who I am, just in case my mom who's watching. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
That wasn't creepy at all.
That wasn't creepy at all. I like baby hands. It tastes
I like the Wizard of Oz. Do you like the Wizard of Oz?
Like the Wizard of Oz? Baby hands taste like chicken. So yes, we will be back next week, right after Ash vs. Evil Dead. And can we have, I will, when I do the edited version of this, I will do a proper requiem for Pablo, who I was upset, dude. I freaking loved that kid. I think it was a great character.
You saw it coming, though. I mean, he
was just way too positive and stuff. I hope it's not this show style to bring people back. I hope they do. I hope this time they do.
The actor's really good. I mean, he's
great.
Yeah, and like I said, I think they're going to do the time travel thing in order to bring him back.
Okay. Okay. So what we got next is tomorrow night we have maybe we'll find time for Walking Dead. We'll see. And I'm going to catch up on Dirk Gently and Class. I'm loving Dirk Gently. I shouldn't like it at all in any way, shape, or form, but I love it. Hang on. Okay, I forgot to return my camera back on. And we will be doing Westworld, which is winding down. And I think these next 3 episodes are going to be effing crazy for Westworld. So
probably. I mean, now that we have confirmation that Ed Harris is going to be back in season 2.
Yes, that's crazy news. So that means that, well, we're talking about Ash vs. Evil Dead, but I think that really means that we are dealing with 2 different timelines on that one.
Yes.
But I'm still very skeptical on the general theory that's out there. I was first totally into it. Then I was like, there's some things that don't match. But we'll see. We'll see. And, I'm very proud of myself that I came to that on my own. I was rewatching it again, and I'm not going to blow the theory here, but I came to that theory on my own. And then I went and checked out a couple of – because I've been trying to stay away – I watch some podcasts, but I don't watch the full one. I just want to see how other people do things. And, you know what I like about ours? I think ours is, it's like what we try to do here. And maybe some people don't like it. I don't know. And I don't care. We give like the raw opinion, like right afterwards. We're not super researched and everything. And we do that sometimes. We do like make our notes, and like, especially, at the season ending episodes, we do our work. But I like to get the authentic opinion. It's more like a reaction video with opinion, and I love that. That's what I like about it. And it's formulating while we're talking about it. And that way it's more natural, because I'm not watching other podcasts, and you and I and Melissa and I are bouncing off each other and coming to the conclusions together. I think it's just kind of cool.
Yeah. And by the way, just so everyone knows, we don't do any research on this stuff beforehand, before we talk about this. Honestly, we just watch it and we do it. And the stuff that we come up with, like we're talking about the Ash comics and other things like that, actually just comes from our brains, because we are that geeky. We actually know all this crap. We have this backlog of knowledge, and we spew it out. And this is actually how we talk. Oh yeah, we don't Google who the Marvel characters or the Ash characters are, or the background of DC. When we don't know who the deep cut character is, we go, I don't know. And you know what? I owned a store for 10 years. He owned a store. We've been reading comic books all our lives. We don't know everything. You know what? We have to look it up.
Human beings. We're human beings who slept a couple nights and done other things, and I don't remember all the names of the Celestials. Should I? No, because I need to remember, like, to do my kids' homework. Exactly. But I do know the scent of a woman. I'm just kidding. Oh, right.
Oh man.
Hooah. Let's do some business here, Dennis. Where's our Facebook?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Where's our Facebook?
Our Facebook is at Nerdrotics Podcast, or facebook.com/Nerdrotics Podcast. You can catch us also at nerdrotics.com. Nerdrotic or Nerdrotics? Nerdrotic without the S.com. You can also catch us on Twitter, as you can see on Gary's name tag down there, at Nerdrotics. You can catch me at DeForce, as you can see right down here. You can catch John Reed at JohnReed16. And subscribe to us on iTunes. Subscribe to us on Google Play. Subscribe to us on our own website as well, which we're going to be adding content to once we do a little revamp. And also subscribe to us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook.
Okay, so there's going to be 2 ways to get prizes. I know we keep promising that, but Westworld will be the podcast where we give away our first prize. There's going to be 2 ways to get it, where you're going to have to watch the Westworld podcast, and you're going to have to watch the next Flash or DC CW roundup with John and Dennis.
We're also going to give one randomly to one of our Facebook likers on our Facebook page. So it's just going to be, it's a random drawing, and whoever gets it gets it. Of course, excluded are, family members.
And us.
And us. But yeah.
Because we already have this shit. So,
And I'm going to show you, we'll do, the prizes will be on, you'll be able to see what the prizes are going to be on Dennis's unboxing video, which is going to come out tomorrow. It's at the end of the unboxing video. I'm going to do a, hey, here are your prizes thing through the magic of editing.
Oop, I lost you.
Revamp the website. I mean, it's not going to be crazy. I'm just going to probably change a couple colors and you'll be able to see content. So don't expect anything gnarly, okay? And I'll make it a little easier to navigate. But because I don't have much time. If John Reed wants to play with it, if you're watching John Reed.
He's not watching this. He's at home. He's doing a juice cleanse right now.
He's doing a juice cleanse?
He's doing a juice cleanse.
I did that. Wow. Yeah, that was fun. I actually didn't mind it. I felt great afterwards. I felt like I was like 30. It was awesome. So, Dennis, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. Well, you'll probably see me a little bit later is what you'll see me tomorrow. So, yes, definitely.
I'll see you a little bit later. And take us out, baby.
Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, America.
Who's my strong vagina? Who is my strong vagina? You're my strong vagina. May the small folks sing songs of your greatness, ladies and gentlemen. Please visit www.nerdrotic.com. My name is Gary Buechler. And for Dennis Bithoulkas, we're going to say good night.
Good night, everybody.